I know, not until the deal of Benjamin Sesko is done to either Arsenal or any other club, and Gyokeres' deal is also done to any other club, we won't stop getting stories linking Viktor Gyokeres to Arsenal. That is it. And Benjamin Sesko. Welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. For totally watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're totally watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here. We're having a Viktor Gyokeres story. One, we are having a story coming in through from Joe Gomez at Liverpool and his expected destination. And today we are having the losers match of the national, it's called what? It's called the UEFA Nations League, and the final in there for you. And I'm here to bring you some stories from that side. So this is why I always tell you that you should keep yourself here, because we bring you the best of the best when it comes to the latest news and information from everywhere in the world. Right. Hope you guys are really loving me, and let's set it off. First video of the day was already uploaded about Altul Nouri, who is obviously who passed his medical yesterday. And then we also had a story coming in through from Reinders, who is obviously undergoing his medical today at Man City. And then another, is it Munchuri to Napoli, another big story. So I've gone ahead, obviously come up with the second phase of the story that you guys will obviously enjoy, and I think you're really enjoying the marathon that we are really putting you at as it stands. Second video of the day. Yesterday we brought you 4, and I tell you what, I would love to bring you like 5 or 6 today with the live stream to obviously have some discussions with you. Now, Gyokeres, Fancies, Arsenal move. This is John Cross Mirror. John Cross works for the Mirror and told us that Viktor Gyokeres fancies a move to Arsenal if he gets the pick of his clubs this summer. Sporting believe that Gyokeres prefers Arsenal and the Premier League over interest from Spain and Italy. Now, we all know that the most famous league in the world is the Premier League, and Gyokeres would have to come to the Premier League, and he fancies a move to Arsenal. That is it. Those stories were ran that he is okay to play for Manchester United even when they're not into the UEFA Champions League. I never felt like it's really okay for him. I think why his agents are trying to put out such stories right now is because Arsenal are taking Benjamin Sesko as the priority target signing for their forward line next season. I think that's where we're getting all these stories. But the fact is, Viktor Gyokeres, if you tell him that United and Arsenal have gone ahead to put their offers in there, which one do you think he chooses? I really agree with John Crossmira that he chooses Arsenal over Manchester United, and he also wants to come to the Premier League because Arsenal is a team that won't really ask much from Gyokeres apart from really scoring in goals, and Arsenal really creates those chances, and Gyokeres has proven that he's a clinical finisher. And he's really exceptional, though Benjamin Sesko is really a better player than this guy. And I was discussing with my transportation guy yesterday about why Benjamin Sesko really ticks all the boxes to come in at Arsenal ahead of Gyokeres. And I gave him this explanation that go ahead and really look at Viktor Gyokeres, where he was at the age of 21. You understand? Those are 5-6 years back. You know, he wasn't really playing in the elite leagues. That is it. He wasn't really playing in the elite leagues. And let's be real and see where this guy was by then. This guy, 6 years back, if you really look at him, so 5 years back, he was at Swansea in the championship, And then 2021, he went ahead to cross to Coventry, and that's when he obviously went ahead to start scoring these goals. And in 2020, those are how many years back? Those are 5 years back. That means he was 22 years of age. He played 19 games, 3 goals. 2021, 2022, he played 45 games, scored 17 goals. 2022, 2023, 49 games, 21 goals, and 12 assists, And all these stats that he was really producing, Benjamin Sesko started to produce such stats when he's just, I think, 18 years of age, meaning that he has been a performer from his teenage age. And right now he's 20, I think he's going to be turning 21 years, 20, I think 21, 22 years of age. He's doing things that Gyokeres was not doing. And I think this is where I agree with the club of Arsenal that if you're looking at the trajectory of these two, who would you obviously bring in? I think Benjamin Sesko ticks all the boxes, but never say never. Arsenal might obviously make a turnaround and get back for Viktor Gyokeres, but he fancies Arsenal ahead of any other team. Though very many teams have gone ahead to join the queue to sign him, even outside the Premier League, because in the Premier League, it's Man United and Arsenal that are interested in the player. Then, when you go all out to the Serie A, there is Napoli and Juventus. Those teams are really interested in getting the senior. Chelsea have pulled out of the deal because they are in for Hugo Ekitike, and they've already gone ahead to bring in what we call Liam Delap for you in there. So let's leave the deal of Viktor Gyokeres there, but he still fancies a transfer to Arsenal. All those that wanted him at Arsenal, I think you are now having the relief that you need. Now, Joe Gomez, I think last year went ahead to extend his contract when it was going to run down at Liverpool, and he played some good games in there the other previous season of Jurgen Klopp. I think that's when he renewed his contract, right? But under the new manager Arne Slot, he hasn't gone ahead to play very many games altogether. And we now have a story coming from the Empire of the Cop. Aston Villa are one of no fewer than 8 Premier League clubs who are keeping close tabs to Joe Gomez. Liverpool are open to letting him leave this summer for around £25 million, but the interested clubs believe they can get him for less. Now, Joe Gomez is a very good player. He's a complete player. He surprised many when I think he went to the Euros, but that season he was really good. Remember, the manager Jurgen Klopp had not been using him for some seasons, and that season of 2023-2024, this boy put in a very huge performance in there, and I think Aston Villa will win the race. Aston Villa are fond of really getting in players like this and obviously turning them to be good, but there are very many clubs that really want their player. But I think if I'm Joe Gomez, I go to Aston Villa because I know in that central defense, Mings is out, and his contract I think is running down and is leaving. He can easily come in through and partner with Fernando. The guy is called Torres, you understand, in that central defense. He can really fight for his position into that central defense, and he will really fit in there like a glove. If I told him, I obviously choose Aston Villa over other teams. And £25 million is a bargain for a player because he has the Premier League experience. He's a winner. He has won the Champions League. He has won the Premier League twice. I think the FA Cup, Carabao Cup. I think he's going to have to win everything a player desires to win in what we call the club football. And it will give him the best that he deserves as a player. And if I'm him, I obviously go to Aston Villa. £25 million will be what we call a very huge profit for the club of Liverpool, because I think he's a homegrown player. If at all I'm not mistaken, that is Joe Gomez. Today, Germany is playing France in the losers game, but guess what? There are players that are really out, and Dembele and Bakola are really out, and Clement Lenglet are ruled out of Germany's game. You understand? And France was knocked out by Spain. I think it ended, was it 5-3, 5-4 into the mix? And the final is going to be played today. Portugal playing Spain. Huge games to be played in, and I'll obviously be trying to drop in you some updates about that. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Your thoughts on Gyokeres fancying Arsenal, and where would you want Joe Gomez to be playing his next football arts? We out. Bye bye. Second video of the day.